Why it wouldn't work? Wait, nose bone Steve Snodgrass Wiki Commons noticed that big hole where your nose would be, that's because your nose is all cartilage. There isn't a column of hard bone to shove into your brain like a piston, there's only mushy cartilage. Well, there is a tiny little bit of bone at the very top. But fine, let's say you get rocked so hard that the little smidge of bone snaps off and flies up toward your brain. There are no conduits big enough to let skull fragments travel from your nose up into your brain. They will get stopped by other parts of your skull. Which is, you know, the point of having a skull. Piranhas are basically aquatic velociraptors. A swarm will clean the flesh off your bones in 30 seconds flat. It happened to some poor mooks in You Only Live Twice. Hell, there's an entire horror series based around how instantly deadly these little bastards can be. Dimension Films jizz is the worst way to get your ass eaten out. Why it wouldn't work? Piranhas are like aquatic velociraptors, in that the legacies have been greatly exaggerated. Piranhas are about as interested in devouring a live human as Steve Bannon is interested in devouring steamed kale. Check out this clip from River Monsters, wherein a guy gets into a tank full of piranhas, which actively avoid him. The few recorded instances of piranhas killing people all come from drought conditions that resulted in food scarcity, thus forcing them to move to a new habitat. In the case of one girl who was found dead with her legs eaten by piranhas, it is unclear whether or not she had drowned before being eaten. This teen who allegedly committed suicide by piranha was reported to be drunk, and died of blood loss from dozens of bites. Had he been sober and not actively trying to be killed by piranha, he could have easily escaped. Most cases that get reported as piranhas devour swimmers wind up generating fewer stitches than headlines. So how did they gain the reputation as pure swimming death? Teddy Roosevelt, of all people. Addison B. Burkwoe even today is more likely to kill you than piranhas. In a book about his adventures in Brazil, Roosevelt recounted the time he saw a swarm of piranha pick clean a cow carcass in a matter of seconds, and the world has been running with that story ever since. What he didn't know was that the locals wanted to put on a show for him, so they had first starved an enormous group of the fish before he arrived. When Roosevelt showed up, it was no longer a regular school of piranhas, it was the school from Dangerous Minds. They weren't crazed monsters. They were overcrowded and neglected. These piranhas were victims of circumstance. Michelle Pfeiffer was the cow. This analogy got away from us. 4 other ways we're going to ruin movies for you. Check out 6 movie monsters that just wouldn't work and 5 iconic fantasy characters whose bodies wouldn't work. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check out 4 movie heroes who would be villains today, and other videos you won't see on the site. Follow us on Facebook, and we'll follow you everywhere.